WPC Gate. Do you like such an outdoor door with both beauty and strength? Its installation is also very simple. First, install a door stop on the column to prevent excessive bending of the door. Then, if necessary, the door support pulley can be installed, which can relieve the pressure on the hinge and prolong its service life. The third step is to install the hinge on the door and column. This is the new hinge. Compared with the ordinary hinge, it is thicker, has stronger load-bearing capacity. Finally, install the door lock. I hope everyone likes this outdoor door. When assembling the A1 and A3 door frames, first determine the opening direction and insert the door stop bar A4 into the A3 door frame. Assembly Step 1. Apply glass glue to the inside of both ends of door frame B and the inside of one end of door frame A and A2, and then insert the connecting piece C into both ends of door frame B as shown in the figure. Assembly Step 2. Insert the assembled door frame B and the connecting piece C into the glued door frames A and A2. Assembly Step 3. Use a hex wrench F to insert screw E into the connecting piece C and tighten it with a hex wrench. Assembly Step 4. Apply silicone sealant into the two side grooves of the assembled door frame and insert the panel E into the door frame all the way through. When assembling the panels, first find the cut piece and place it last for installation. Assembly Step 5. Then apply glass glue into the grooves on both sides of the door frame and insert the panels. Apply glue each time and install one panel. Apply glue once and then install one board. Repeat this process to install the boards into the door frame. The last board is cut. Assembly Step 6. Step 6 is the same as Step 1. First, apply glass glue to both ends of the door frame B and the head slot of the door frame A2. Then, insert the connecting piece C into both ends of the door frame B. Next, insert the door frame B and the connecting piece C into the door frames A and A2. Assembly Step 7. Step 7 is the same as Step 2. Use a hex wrench F to insert screw E into the connecting piece C and tighten it with a hex wrench. Assembly completed. Wheel installation steps. First, place the wheel on the door, determine the height between the wheel and the ground, make a mark with a marker pen, and drill a hole with an electric drill. Step 2. Put on the screws and tighten the nuts with a wrench. The auxiliary wheels have been installed successfully. Steps for installing the door. Before installation, ensure the flatness of the ground and determine the gap between the ground and the door height. Stick the hinges onto the columns and use an electric drill to drive the dovetail screws into the columns. Put the lock tongue box into the slot of the column and fix it with dovetail screws. Door lock installation steps. The first step in lock installation is to insert the lock body S1 into the door frame with the holes drilled. Use an electric drill to drive the dovetail screw G to press the lock body S1 onto the door frame. Step 2 of lock installation. Insert the lock core S2 into the lock body and screw it onto the lock core from the side of the lock body with screw S5. Step 2 of lock installation. Now insert the square bar S4 into the lock body. Before putting the handle on the glove, determine the direction of opening the door. Rotate the rotatable handle of the door handle to the horizontal position. Use a screwdriver to connect the screw S6 with the two handles S3 and tighten them. Installation steps for door hinges. The first step. First, determine the direction of opening the door. Measure the size of the hinges to be placed, with both ends being 120 mm and the middle 500 mm in the middle. Place the hinges on the upper opening of the door and use an electric drill to drive screw D1 into the door frame. The installation process of the small pin. Close the door and determine the most suitable position for installing the pin with 4.2 x 25 dovetail screws. Then determine the installation position of the pinhead on the column and install it with dovetail screws as well. Door stop installation process. Measure the thickness of the door and the middle position of the column. Use dovetail screws to drive the door stop onto the column, one at the top and one at the bottom. Lock accessories details note. G applicable to aluminum alloy frame at applicable to wooden frame. Details of door materials and accessories.